One more time for Leslie. All right, now your next comedian, he came all the way down from Sacramento. Please welcome Alec Pritchard.
Whoever put this mic stand up, put it up for a person who's taller than I am. Can we get like a sub 6 foot mic stand for anyone? I don't think Spider-Man is a very realistic movie. I'm talking about the first one, the Tobey Maguire one, because it takes place in New York in 2002, and nobody brings up 9/11. Yeah. It should be in every scene, guys. That's all they were talking about over there. Like, he should not be able to get 5 minutes without it being a topic of discussion. Like, he should come home and he should be like, "Hi, Aunt May," and she should be like, "I remember the day the towers fell." Anyone here watch the playoff games today? Yeah? Yeah, me too. But I stream them, though. I don't pay for cable. I'm not retired, you know? So I got to deal with pop-ups. And I feel like pop-ups are they're getting lazier, you know? I ran across some today. It's for a website called meetslavicgirls.com. And the first one came up and it said, meetslavicgirls.com. Are Slavic girls attractive? I don't know, man. You tell me. That's not how this works here. It's bad marketing, man. You got to get a copywriter on this. And the next one came up, and it said, meetslavicgirls.com, looking for an acquaintance? Seems like a lot of effort for a work friend, if I'm being real, you know? Got to import a person to grab coffee? It doesn't seem worth it to me. It's diminishing returns. It's out of hand. A lot of people, though, they like to give pro athletes a lot of crap. You know, they say they're overpaid. They make too much money. They're making like 20 times more than the president. What did they do to deserve this? You know? Here's what they did to deserve it. Especially the basketball players. They were ugly teenagers. That's how they earned it. You ever seen a kid who's gonna go ball in college? They're like 7 feet tall. They're as big around as your wrist. Their arms are down here. You guys remember Willy Wonka? That bad kid came out of the taffy puller looking all messed up. Like, that's what they look like, you know? And it's tough. And I guess the way that I justify it is if you go to prison and you're wrongfully convicted, sometimes you can get some money out of that. And those kids were circus freaks in public high schools. And that's so much worse than prison, you know? Like, you get laid in prison. And those kids missed a formative experience, and I think they've earned their money, you know? Cool, you guys don't. It's a harder sell than I thought that was gonna be. That's a lot of fun. I feel like there are a lot of other lessons that you can get from sports, though. For example, I know that watching basketball has made me a better boyfriend. I'm a fan of the Sacramento Kings. We have not been to the playoffs in 16 years. I stay by a group of men who have not satisfied me in a decade and a half. That is loyalty. I'm not going anywhere. What do you think this is? At this point, I'm like a battered spouse. They just keep telling me these wild lies. You know, we're going to change. We're going to get better. We used to be so good. Remember 2001? We can get back there. We just need you with us. And I keep running back. I watch these dudes make my grandma cry, and I'm in their hoodie right now. It's wild. I don't get anything out of this. I gotta break up with them. I feel like AI is a hot topic. You know, people are worried about AI taking over. I'm not. I've had the same phone for 4 years. And it can't figure out that I'm trying to say fucking and I don't know how to spell receipt. You know? I'm never talking about the ducking recipe. I'm not once brought up the ducking recipe, Apple. Also, it's duckling. It's the most tender of the poultry. You should know this. Thanks. That's the one we got. And I'm like, hey, the duckling joke got us. I love it. I feel like guys who want a girl who's pure or hasn't been with a lot of guys, that's an insecurity thing, right? You just want a girl who doesn't have anything to compare you to, so she thinks you're great, right? Like, I want a girl who's an absolute whore. Because that way, when she says, I'm the best she's had, it means something. You know what I mean? There's experience behind that comment. She knows what she's talking about. She's sampled and she has a preference, you know? That's like, it's weird if a girl hasn't been with any guys, right? Like, if a girl says she's been with 2 people, it's like, who? Me and your uncle? That's disgusting. Get out of here. All right, cool. Leave you guys with a groaner. I'm Alec, everybody. Have a good night.